Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NVCR. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this may look like several days worth of time right there, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And the question revolves around the fact that today was a good solid move. I don't think anybody's really going to debate that. But that brings up the question, but is there any sort of true power behind this move? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that very straightforward. And in my mind, it revolves around a single level. And that level is down here at that point, which sits at $6.35. Why is $6.35 so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power, with genuine strength, the price is going to progress forward. The price is not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, a price movement that's truly strong is not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about $6.35. Any sort of closes below there, worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price right back to within this range where it already was. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price heads down here, not saying it will, but let's just pretend, bounces around and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. And then if you picture each one of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps going in the upwards direction. And again, that's what truly strong moves do, right? They make progress in the upwards direction. Now, ideally speaking, what would be the best case scenario here? If the price can maintain up above that point right there, which is valued at $7. So if the price can stay up above $7, that would by far make the chart look the healthiest and strongest. But I'm not saying $7 is a must-hold level. So if the price does drop below it, not saying everything's ruined or anything like that, because we do have that 635 level down there, as we've just explained. Now, what about levels of resistance? If this upwards move is going to continue, where are some of these next key battlegrounds at? The overall key one makes sense, I think, assuming it bounced where it looks like it did. Yeah, right up there at about $7.60. Why do I say that makes sense? Well, if you look back here through the history of the chart, you can see right around that area, price got rejected. Here, right around the area, price got rejected. Price got rejected right there. So 760, while I'm not saying it's impossible to be broken or anything, I'm just saying that apparently, judging by the past history of the chart, the bulls really are going to have to bring their A game to fight through it. All in all, though, very, very nice day. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this momentum going forward? We shall see. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey, Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.